ability, like shift and E, it'll show me my E range without going off. It'll like normal cast it. I think it's like just save flash at that point. Yeah.
I thought maybe if I went over that wall and had the blast cone right there. That's a thick fucking wall though.
Nice try, nice try.
Wow.
Full disclosure here, this is not one of my best Leona games ever recorded, but during the game, YASSUO gave me some incredible advice and tips that helped my overall macro and gameplay that actually helped me climb from Plat 4 to Plat 2 in just a couple of days. So once again, huge shout out to Mo for taking the time to coach me, and for you folks watching, be ready to take some notes, because there's some high ELO challenger knowledge that you're going to want to take note of.
Okay, I figured it out. We should be good. I can watch you.
Ballin'.
Alrighty then. So how long have you been playing League for? What roles have you transitioned from? Have you always been a support main?
I used to be a mid main. But then, you know, your 30s hit, and your reaction time just ain't there anymore.
Yeah, I feel like that happens.
I've been playing since, like, the beta.
Sheesh.
So, you know, if you want to find the definition of hard stuck, that would be my flat ass. But, you know, it's one of those things that it tends to happen that I only tend to play, like, 60 games a league or something in a season. I get up to Plat, and then I just stop playing. Because I just find climbing and the toxicity and stuff is just so much less fun than, like, if you lose a Bard jungle game, no one really cares.
Yeah. No, normals are completely different. Hey, you better not get fucking some of those people that are trying to level their accounts to 30 with only wins in your normals. That I've seen some of the most toxic normal game players this season. It's crazy.
It's been insane. In normal games, too. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's because people, like, try to do that MMR abuse thing. I don't know if you know what it is, but...
No.
You pretty much just like win a bunch of normal games before you get to level 30, and you start gaining like plus 35. You like pretty much make your own right account by like abusing normals as MMR.
Really?
Yeah, it's very stupid. Yeah.
Sounds
All right,
like
we'll say no more. So what champions do you main? I see like Leona, Nautilus.
Yeah, so those are kind of my main go-tos. I tend to be more of an engaged supporter, so yeah, Leona, Nautilus, Alistar. If I do have something like a Vayne or a Jinx or something like that, I can tend to run Lulu as well. Because I just find Lulu's broken.
Yeah.
But that's yeah. I tend to do more engaging stuff. I like roaming quite a bit, so I kind of focus on like core JJ and things like that to figure out how we should be playing.
Yeah, you can go Leo or not.
I tend to like Leo more on Sivir because I can kind of pop her spell shield with Zenith Blade, but I can still follow up with ult and Q.
Yeah, makes sense. Love the Hex Flash. That's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, love you got the LPP all skins. I see you.
Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes we get treated.
It's a little OP.
It's a little bit OP, yeah.
Okay, so Sivir, Lux, Leona, Tristana. What do you think of this lane?
Sivir, Lux. I mean, we can probably be pretty aggressive when we hit level 2 if I can land a good Zenith Blade. But we're probably going to get poked quite a bit. But to be honest, with the Tristana's OP right now with her jump, so we could probably go aggro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so my initial thoughts just looking at the lane is they have a push on you guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're double range, you're one melee. So level 1, you guys are weaker. But once your level 2 hits, you guys are stronger. And you can engage on both Sivir and Lux. But Sivir has a spell shield. So if Sivir's spell shield is up, you always engage on Lux. They have exhaust, so your goal is to burn that exhaust in the first team fight, or whenever you guys fight, disengage and then re-engage when their exhaust is down, unless they just troll really hard and Tristana just obviously does a billion damage, which she can do.
Yeah.
So typically that's how like the level 1, level 2 works out. Depending on where, if your jungle needs a leash, you can also pull the wave level 1 to force the wave to push into you guys. Yeah. So because obviously, I'm sure you know, like you want the wave shoving into you when they're double range into your melee, because you don't want to have to walk up to them, get the CS, and get harassed. So you want them to shove into you, and you want, after level 2, that's when you guys will start hard winning and fighting over and over. So let's just see what happens first, and then I'll talk throughout the game.
Yeah, I feel like
I'll try to not be too annoying or backseat gaming, but I'm going to try to give my as much advice as I can.
As a challenger, you backseat game all the fuck you want. It's when the irons start telling me what to do.
Hey, trust me, I've been bitching about backseat gaming all goddamn day today, so, you know. But I'll, you know, it's a coaching session. It's a little different. Yeah. It's okay. My channel wants me to do full screen. Okay.
feel like I haven't seen an Ari in a long time.
Ari's just started getting played again. I don't know if she got buffed or anything, but like people like the Everfrost Ari,
Yeah,
people
the
have been doing
Everfrost
again.
Ari, yeah.
Minions have spawned.
Oops.
Can you smell coward bristle? Get 'em. Flee like the cowards you are.
Damn, you got 300 FPS? The fuck you got? A spaceship?
I literally like just bought a new PC like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
So, yeah, trust me, man. If you were here a couple weeks ago, we were rocking like 60 FPS barely. And it
Bro,
was
yeah, no, my shit's
struggling.
been a struggle. Dude, my shit crashes every goddamn day. No, I just ordered a new one too. I'm waiting for it to come in.
Oh, no,
Alright, let's
man.
see how this laning works.
The difference is insane.
Okay. So something I would recommend you do, just at start, is yeah, play the bushes. When like you want them to be scared of you,
Yeah.
but realistically, you guys don't really win. So you don't actually want to fight level 1 since you win level 2.
Yeah.
Right now, you just want to like scare them. This is why you like play the bush. Now she warded the bush, it's fine. This wave is pushing to you guys. You just sit here, you wait. Just ping your ADC away, just so he doesn't walk up at all. And you literally just sit here and you wait for the waves to come into you guys, and you're chilling. Even if you miss like a CS or two, it doesn't.
No.
None of that shit matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like getting chunked is what matters, because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up fighting level 2 or level 3. Like Triss is already like half
She
HP for no
is
reason, so
loving it.
yeah, your lane's gonna be a little harder, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So one
Now
thing
you
I
just
don't
wait till
like
like
about
level
playing
3.
like an engaged mage is that like if my ADC gets chunked like that, there goes my kit.
Yep, for sure. Well, you're chilling anyway. You're just waiting for the wave to push. Did he use his pot yet?
Yes.
Okay, he did.
Yeah.
All right, well,
yeah, that's problematic.
It's okay. It's okay. This is good. If anything, I want to see how you like adapt to it. Like when your ADC is trolling, when your ADC is bad, because like you're playing solo queue as support. You're never just gonna have like really good ADCs that are gonna like follow up on your calls. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna int, and you're gonna have to like to capitalize on their mistakes by like roaming and doing other stuff. So
100%.
we'll just see how you adapt to it.
That's why I tend to love Leona, like the way the meta is that, especially with a Tristana, I can just get Moby boots early and then roam mid to have that cast.
Yep.
But apparently, the problem is though, of course, with a Ari gonna be 6 soon. Love to actually tank the third.
Oh my god,
Ari just
she's
becomes
getting
so damn
murdered by all
hard
this
to.
stuff. Yeah, this is where you can look on the Sivir if she like walks up like this. You can just EQ her and then W, because worst case scenario, you push her away and you don't really take poke, so that's fine. It just lets your ADC farm. You guys should farm this one more wave and then tell your ADC to reset, because Sivir's full so you guys clear this wave and then reset. That's fine. You need to walk it out though. You're fine. You can just walk away. But yeah, engaging like that's not really gonna help you, because your goal, you're never gonna kill them there.
Yeah.
Like you're never gonna kill them. Your only goal is to push that wave and get the reset, because otherwise they're gonna just keep doing what they're doing to you right now.
Yeah.
So you need you shouldn't be engaging them at all. You should just push in the wave. But either way, right now,
Yeah, that's fair.
you guys, I want to say you stay, just because you should just absorb the wave if your ADC is not going to.
Yeah, I got
Which is fine, and then there's also a chance that they just leave the wave and you get to pull it, but even if you don't, you just farm this solo. And if they stay, then they're putting themselves in a bad spot for when their ADC comes. You're chilling here. This is good. It's fine. You should ping your jungler here. Spam ping, spam ping. Spam ping like assist. Spam ping assistance in lane. Yeah. And now you can, now I want you to hold the wave. Just hold the wave. Hold the wave and pull it away from tower. Yeah, hold the wave, you pull it away from tower. So your ADCs know what to do. It's fine. Just don't, yeah, keep pulling it. Wait for the next wave, and then I want you to reset.
Gotcha.
So now your ADC should be in an okay position to stay in lane solo, just because he gets to pull the wave. But usually when you want to pull the wave like that, by the way, try to go more towards the bushes, not just where you are. Because where you are, it's not going to pull as hard. You want to stack the wave usually. So your ADC is going to be chilling for another wave. This is where you get boots, and you can get like a cloth armor or pink wards, whatever you want to buy. It's up to you. And you should look at the map. Click tab while running towards like the bottom scuttle. Like walk towards the river middle. Yeah. When you're running from base, typically it's better to run like straight mid, obviously,
Yeah.
or not mid, but like, not straight bot, because you want options to rotate.
Yeah.
So hit tab. You want to look at stuff.
That's called the
Click
roam
on-
timer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at me
Yeah,
go.
you're right now. You have a roam timer. Wait, let me see bot wave again. So you want to be looking at every wave. Now you need to be back bot. Like you see this wave is gonna push into them.
Yep.
And your ADC got a really good chunk. You should go around. You should go around and you should look for an engage. And this is where you flash Q. You flash Q ignite. So now you still have your E, and he's dead. Perfect. Really good job. Now you guys hard shove this wave in. You can just start hitting some melees, get the melee stacks for yourself. And now you can even, no, I want to say dive. Go towards river. Why are you recalling? You just recalled.
Recall.
You're gonna gain nothing. So now, yeah,
Ooh.
pretty much.
Oh.
Oh, that guy entered. He's fine. Just walk it out. That's good. Okay, now you can recall since you just got chunked like this. But the problem is your wave's actually in a really bad spot. So look at the wave. So you need to be looking around a lot more. You need to be looking at waves because that support. This is the thing about jungle and support.
Yeah.
Your goal is to like help out lanes and move around the map. So if you're not looking at lanes, you don't know what's happening. You don't know if the wave is shoving. You don't know if the wave is freezing. You don't know if it's pulling. Like you haven't looked at the mid wave once. So I haven't been able to see what's happening with this guy.
Yeah.
So Ahri's level 6. Realistically, you're not going to gank that unless Ahri burns her ulti. So your only roam timer on Ahri is going to be if she burns ulti, unless you want to go mid and burn the ulti yourself, which is what you can do. I would actually go mid right now because as you just saw, Lux recalled. It doesn't matter if you're bot because Lux is recalling, and Sivir can only push the wave. She can't freeze it. She can't do anything with it. So right now you have a free timer. Do we walk up? She used ulti. Yeah, well, your guy died for free, so that's not your fault.
Yeah.
You can hold this for a bit, and ping your Sejuani. So this is where I would ping Sedge because she wants to push this wave in. She wants to push this wave in, so you want Sejuani to come and help you kill her. And you can E her on that minion when she walks up for it. If she walks up for another minion.
Yeah.
And if not, just keep pulling the wave. Yep, perfect. See, now you helped your mid laner. And yeah, just wait, pull this, keep going towards the bushes. Yep. And then you can dip in like 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1, you can dip. Yeah, typically just keep walking through river there and then just go down. But yeah, you helped your mid laner a lot. Even if you don't get a kill there, you just help mid like an insane amount. That guy gets a freeze. He gets like an extra 15, 20 CS because of that roam. And your bot lane didn't miss anything because you left at a perfect timing to where he's not going to miss anything. He can farm solo.
Oh, God. No, I didn't see that
Pathing,
one coming.
not the most ideal, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
my bad.
That's fine. The reason, well, I could have said something, but at the same time, you gain nothing from taking that fast path because there's no wave, you have no vision, you have nothing to go for.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's fine.
So I
same
probably should have
thing.
gone around the hallway, right?
Yeah, especially since you're like half without Sedge, but it's okay. Your jungle is kind of just feeding a lot, so or not feeding, but he's pretty useless. Tristana resets here. I would just go mid again here. Like you should literally just beeline mid. You can't do anything bot. Your Tristana has to reset. Your jungle's dead. You're not gonna do anything to Kha'Zix. You just have to look mid, and maybe your mid can do something with his E slow.
Yeah.
So the way you engage is you look for a hex flash angle, or your mid laner has to ulti in with like his E slow. So I would go into the bush. I would go just straight into the bush and then hex flash over. Just start hex flash over. Yep. And ping it. Perfect. Now, you just run back bot.
I'm coming, Trish. Shut the hell up.
Yep.
Pinging the assistants. Okay, so once again, we
No,
have
you can go greedy mode. You can go greedy. Well, yeah, usually yes, but you also have to remember their Lux and Sivir just were bot lane for like 2 minutes hitting tower, and now they're not here and they probably reset. Especially Kha'Zix also cleared your whole bot side like the past minute. So Kha'Zix isn't going to be there either. So that's the situation where you actually can go there and be like, walk greedily and like clear vision or whatever.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, just help Sivir clear that. You should reset and get your Mobies. Are you going to get Tabby?
Yeah. I'm actually going to go...
Just get those.
I think I'm going to go Mobies because I haven't loved the way the Triss is playing.
Okay. You can't afford them yet, right? Can you?
No, I'm like 130 away.
Then yeah, you should stay on the map. You should go mid again and just burn Ahri ulti. You're not gonna kill her, but you burn her ulti. So don't try not to use your ultimate because realistically you should know you're not gonna kill her. You can try to hex flash into the bush right now. You shouldn't be scared of her. Yeah, just care for the charm. That's fine. Hover bot lane. Okay, you can ping the Lux. It's okay. Nice try.
Oh boy.
You should be looking bot lane. Like, you should look at the waves. You should see what's happening. Like, okay, tower died. Like, we need to know what's happening in different lanes. You need to know, like, just where the minions are, whether it's freezing, whether it's pushing.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, your whole entire... So, support's job is obviously, you know, the whole laning phase thing. But then, okay, maybe you can look... If Sivir walks up, you can look. If Sivir walks up, you can look with E. And you just have to hit the stun, and you guys kill. But she has to walk up into your E. You don't want to flash into it.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to, like, waste flash. So pretty much, obviously, the support's job is, you know, to like win lane with your ADC, help your ADC farm, poke, tower, roaming, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the whole entire like mechanic and ideology behind roaming is having good timing, like having good roam timers. You can't just roam whenever you want, or else your ADC is not gonna be able to play the game.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to focus on the minions and see when it's a good time for your ADC to roam. Like right now, you can just recall. You're not gonna get anything. You're not. Are you gonna kill that Sivir?
I mean,
no.
one is here.
Okay, let's see.
Unless I miss it entirely.
Might still kill.
Nice.
Okay, you guys got the kill. You should just reset. But yeah, as you see, like situation's just not ideal anymore. Oh, unless he can get a kill, but he might die. So overall, that was still 2 for 1, and you guys burned a bunch of stuff. See, you don't really gain anything off that because you have to remember, like, the wave right there is pushing into your ADC, and he can just free farm it, and he's low. So you can just recall there. The enemy ADC can't do anything because that guy's and wants to reset as well. Your ADC stays bot and farms, and that's your roam timer to leave lane.
Yeah.
So right now you should just beeline straight mid, like straight mid lane, look mid, and then hover top, hover mid, and see what happens. So as you can see, your win con is going to be Kassadin getting late game or Tryndamere splitting. And Tryndamere's doing fine in the split, and if you get him 1 kill, it's going to turn the tide even more. But yeah, you can look on this guy. This is good. You guys kill, ignite, ignite. See? Great. Good job. Now, yeah, walk towards dragon. You should get sweeper as soon as possible as well in the next recall.
Yep.
You can pink ward the tri bush right in front of you. Or the pixel, I mean. Clear their pink ward. Look at top lane. You should just, like, even if you can't help, it never hurts to know what's going on. Because whether it's going to help you now or in the future, it just gives you an idea of, like, how the lane is going.
I've got to admit, it's something that I've never done. So that's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's going to help, though, in time. It's not going to be easy, but once you get those type of things down. Like, for me, like, dude, I started playing League in Season 4, and I played locked screen. And I still do play locked screen. And initially, obviously, I didn't look at anywhere else. I still play locked screen, but I look on the map. So this is an okay engage. Decent ulti. You just have to walk out, though. I don't think you die here, so you should be fine. You should be fine with that, no? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, the Sivir at least died to the Tristana. I'm alright with that, but...
Yeah. Kassadin is probably fine.
Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You
That's
love to see
scary.
it.
I got scared. I got scared.
Alright.
So, like, yeah, even if you don't want to look around the map, like, do you know what the F1 through F5 do?
Yes.
Like F keying, like the
Yeah, that
LS
goes to,
special.
your-
Like, you can use that. If that helps you more. For me personally, I don't know. I got kind of tiny fingers. My shit don't reach very well. So it's kind of uncomfortable to F key. I do it sometimes, but I don't do it that often. I just move around the map.
Yeah.
But you should realistically use either F keys or just looking on their map as much as possible to help. Your mid are kind of getting rolled, I won't lie.
Yeah.
But either way, I still think there's things to note from the game is like, when you think that, like, even the plays where you're walking with Tristana mid, sure, their bot lane is mid, so you and Trist want to match them, but their bot lane being mid doesn't mean that you and Trist should match them. Tristana should, maybe, just to take the farm.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Sejuani can be there, maybe not. But you should just look to do something else elsewhere. You're never going to win the 2v2s with Tristana against their bot lane, unless they just royally int, or, like, you have, like, the craziest engage in follow-up from Tristana, but you should know by now that's not really a thing. So you should just be looking for angles to go kill that Fiora. Like right now, you should just look for Fiora. You're not going to get anything on their mid lane. You need to play around your win con. You should always be thinking about your win con as support or jungle, because you need to, as support and jungle, you need to help your win con get ahead and carry the fuck out of the game. It's like this, perfect. You're here. Don't E, just walk up and then Q. Oh my god, it's okay. You still got him to kill. A little unlucky, but that's okay.
A little unlucky.
Okay. That's all. That, you know what I mean? Like, you have nothing to do mid, so you go top. Tryndamere has a kill. Even like the kill you got earlier on the Ahri for the Kassadin, that was huge.
Yeah.
You just have to make those plays more and more. You have to realize, like, at a certain point, be like, okay, me and Tristana aren't getting shit done. Like, I play with Alcopter, and we duo, and we're playing in, like, D1 master games. And when he realizes, like, our lane is fucked, he'll be like, peace out. And I'll literally have to sit there, play weak side, and just farm under tower. And sometimes I can't even farm under tower because I get zoned 1v2.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I'm struggling, and we're losing bot lane. Bot lane's already lost. He's up top lane and mid lane trying to get kills. He's trying to make stuff happen, getting pressure on the map. He's doing so much more than just like sitting behind me and having us lose 2v2. It's better to lose 2v1 and you win elsewhere on the map. You don't have your Tryndamere, so I would just honestly sack this, unless this guy just somehow wins the Smite War. Okay, you have to go on the Kazakhs here. Kassadin can get him, probably. Eventually. You can look on her,
Can
maybe.
this Kassadin get him?
I hope so. I hope this Kassadin can get him. Nice try. That's fine. You can go on that. Never mind, you can't. Not with your jungle this low. Yeah. I want to see you use pings more, by the way, too. I feel like you don't ping enough.
That's true.
Because there's no voice comms in League, so you literally have to tell your team what you want to do. You should ping her exhaust that she used it.
All fair points, yeah. I think it's just amazing just hearing all that stuff, because yeah, you're right. I don't check lanes nearly at all.
Yeah,
I think it's just part of the learning
it's
curve.
not the easiest of habits. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's not the easiest habits to get into, but once you have it down, you have it on lock. Like I'm telling you, I played lock screen, and I still got the challenger playing lock screen, but it limited my like knowledge of the game, my macro, my vision control, everything. Like I had no clue what was going on outside of my lane.
Yeah.
Now I can like look at every lane while also playing my lane because it comes with practice. So it's just something you're gonna get better at with time.
You feel that's a pretty common low ELO problem?
Yeah, no, it is. Vision, well, just, you know, vision control in general, but I think it's more specific to junglers and supports, you know, just knowing when you should be able to move, when you can move. Like, it's not only knowing, so obviously you know the difference between when a wave is pushing to you guys and pushing away from you, right? When it's slow pushing towards you, you want to roam and you get something done because your ADC is just going to catch the wave anyway. But it also is, same thing applies when you're looking at mid lane and top lane, either slow pushing towards you or slow pushing away, because it gives you timers on knowing when you can dive if there's a big push going under the enemy tower, or if you can counter dive and defend your mid laner or top laner if they're going to dive you. Should be fine. I think you just walk away. You should usually typically drop a ward while you're running away there, just so you guys hold the vision. Nice tries. You can't do anything there.
It's a cool one. 20 seconds. Oh, nice. Love it.
So right now, yeah, I would just walk towards Tryndamere. I would, like, if Kassadin wants to farm, you want that guy getting 16, your Tristan is weak, you should play around Tryndamere. He's 2-item, he wins the 1v1, and you need to be there to counter gank any 2v2s. So I would just sit there and shadow him, like just sit behind him, out of vision, and if he gets into a fight or a scuffle or anything, you're just there to protect him. Like right there. You can just ward, no, never mind, don't ward anything. It's fine. You can't really do anything. You guys are farming, and this is fine if you guys are farming. Your hope is they either just do nothing, you guys don't die, or they just force a Baron and you guys turn a fight on the Baron. But yeah, You can throw your ulti there if you can make it. At this point, you just have to run away. Or you can actually turn on that guy. Nice. Good turn. Walk it out. Ping that you guys don't want to fight. You have to communicate with your team. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine. Good. And that's Silver Flash. Just pop W if he Qs you or Ws. You're good. All right, go back to base. And you're good. Just try like these. I'll like make notes of all these, and this is just something you can like watch over later. But like I'm telling you, it's not even like you make a billion different mistakes. I just feel like it's literally 3 key things that if you work on, like you're gonna go from plat to diamond like no time. Like
man, that's the hope.
Easily. Because these are like big things. So the fact that you get to plat without doing these things consistently, just like you have such like range to like shoot up in ranks.
That would be nice.
You can go. Yeah. It's okay. That's fine. Click tab? Let me see the dragons. Is it 3?
Yeah,
oh, that's
3.
their soul. Alright, well, now you guys are gonna be in a world of fucking hurt. It's gonna be bad.
Trinimir's got this. Shit.
Almost. It was a nice try. You kind of had to, or else it was
Yeah,
GG.
dude, yeah, I know.
Well, you guys have, yeah, your only hope is really casting Trinimir, but
Oh my god, buddy.
you gotta respect the effort. You gotta respect it.
True.
Man, I'm fucking lagging.
That was definitely lag. So lag.
Yeah, the lag's what got you guys this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really do anything unless they really troll, and you're only at this point, obviously your only win con is going to be like that Cassidon. It's going to be a little hard to do stuff this game.
Yeah, it really is. Let me get a good pick somewhere. Hopefully you get greedy and they just go for a Baron without really checking it.
You playing quick cast or normal cast?
Quick cast. But I have range
Okay.
range indicators on.
Okay. So when you hit like E, does it automatically show you the range and then go off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so when I let go of the E, it goes off.
Ah.
It's
I
mainly
see.
just because I play so many different champions with like off meta and things like that I don't know
Mm-hmm.
every range of every ability.
Okay.
I could probably
yeah, I
turn
got
it
you.
off for my main ones.
Nah, it's whatever you're comfortable with at the end of the day. For me, that feels clunky. What I do is I use everything on quick cast,
Yeah.
and then when I hit shift plus any ability, like shift and E, it'll show me my E range without going off. It'll like normal cast it. I think it's like just
Oh.
save flash at that point. Yeah.
I thought maybe if I went over that wall where we had the blast cone right there. That's a thick fucking wall though.
Nice try, nice try. Yeah,
Tad bit of a rip.
it's all good.
Has she landed one, by the way?
Oh my god, it's rough
I mean,
to
I'm
watch.
not doing great
lie.
either, but come on. It's a big ultimate.
It'd
to
be like
miss it.
that. Yeah, it'd be like that. It's a little tough. Okay, this is good. Love the E. I love that E. Perfect. Yeah, she's just incredibly strong. You played it well, though. That's all that matters.
I think if Tristana
Was
was
it
a
even-
little bit further ahead, we might have had a chance there.
Yeah, she just kind of gets one shot. She can't really do anything. Does your jungler have Halo Blades, Sejuani?
No.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, just making sure.
I can't even remember the last time I saw a Cinch wanting jungle.
Yeah, definitely not the best meta
She
pick.
didn't even get buff this patch, did she?
No.
No. Can you tell? How can we tell?
I read the patch notes this morning, but God, Sejuani didn't get buffed, man. I'm tired of playing against tank junglers.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's probably better than playing against Kha'Zix and Rengar, but
True.
it's all annoying, any jungler.
Could very well be shooting up the damage.
Yeah, you guys can't really do anything. You only win con is cast in 16.
Yeah.
Castle's one level off 16.
Yeah, I think we'll do that.
Yep. Oh man, oh man.
The important thing is that we got her, coach.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing else matters.
He hasn't ended up getting her, that's all that matters. Alright, nice try, nice try. Alright, you can turn off the stream now. I'm gonna just watch the game on my stream and you can just catch it there, or I can stream in Discord, either or.
Yeah, sure, I'll jump over your stream.
Okay. Alright. Oops, one second, let me hide this so I don't leak my home entire PC.
No. Oh, the 0.
0 LP, got you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Trist. Come on now.
Wait, don't tell me you're looking at the damage.
I might be.
Hey, it happens. What can you do, man? What can you do?
Come on.
Wait, what is this? The
Go
replay for the game is missing and isn't available.
Oh.
Does it show the same for you?
Replays were having issues today, weren't they?
I have no clue. It seems like it though. Okay, well, I wanted to go into the replay just to show you. We talked about majority of mistakes, but I wanted to kind of like show you the timings you kind of really had.
Yeah.
More that you didn't notice. Okay, replays are apparently disabled, so they're fully off. So okay, I could just say it, I guess, because I know what I wanted to show you. I just obviously can't show it to you. So obviously, I don't think you're that bad. I think there's a lot of potential too. I think you have pretty good intuition and fights and stuff. I think the biggest things that you have to work on is looking at the map, especially as a support player. Like you need to be paying attention to not only what's happening in your lane, but to your mid lane, your top lane, and your jungle. Like you need to pay attention to everyone, because as a support, if you can't win bot lane, and you should have realized pretty early that you guys aren't winning bot lane. Like once I saw Tristana get chunked level 1, I knew you guys weren't winning bot lane. Like I knew you guys lost lane. It's just not possible. Your all in is level 2. You can't fight. And the thing is, there's two things about that. The first part is you either have to be much like, dude, when I play, even though I play ADC, when I'm playing ADC solo on my account, I literally type to people how I'm gonna play the lane. Like when I queue up and it's like even in, like on my challenger account and diamond, plat, whatever it is, if I get in game, I literally start spam typing. I'll literally type to my support, don't fight level 1, level 2 we win, engage on my engage, when I dash in we go. Like that's what I type to them. If you don't want to communicate by typing, you have to communicate with pings, and if you don't communicate in either way, then it's gonna be a lot harder to climb.
Yeah.
If there's no voice comms in leagues, you literally have to be on the same page with your ADC, especially as support. Whether it's typing, pinging, you have to be on the same page. You have to know what's going on. But either way, that's fine. after the level 1, you guys, you should just be aware, like, you guys aren't winning that lane. You know what I mean? So once your laner gets to reset, like your Tristana has to reset or whenever it is, and you have a roam timer, it's go time. That's when you have to roam. And you ended up roaming. It was a little late, I'm not gonna lie, because you ended up roaming when Ari was already 6, I think. You roamed after her first death. You know, she killed Cassidy, and the second time you roamed around, you guys got the kill. But you need to roam before she even is 6, before she even has a chance, because once Cassidy gets that kill pre-6 before Ari's 6, he's gonna roll that lane. That's just how that lane's gonna work. And you can even potentially have timers top lane. Now, you don't want to roam too hard early, you know, fuck your ADC even harder, make him fall even more behind, have him ult F4 because he's gonna be like Baby Rage 1v2. It is what it is. But you need to just find timings to roam. You need to look at other laners. You need to ping a lot more for your team. You need to communicate. And you need to ping summoner spells whenever they pop off, just so you can time them. You don't need to type them and time each one, but pinging summoner spells is just more, that's enough. So you just need to get in the habit of doing those things, in my opinion. And I think you'll actually climb.
Yeah, I think that was really, I've never really considered how much like somebody at like your level is looking around the map and things like that, especially considering that if, yeah, you're right, I'm the support, especially if I'm playing like a more roam heavy support, like a Leona or Nautilus or an Alistar or something like that. If I'm not paying attention to all the lanes and things where my roam timers could potentially be most effective, then yeah, you're right, I'm probably not bringing much to the team. I'm just and I feel like we did that exact same thing when I was standing mid that one time, where you told me to go and roam up to Tryndamere, because me standing mid watching my turret die isn't providing me anything, but maybe going and getting that kill on the Fiora, which we ended up doing, did more.
Exactly. See, like, even those roams happened. Like, you got the kill for Caston, you got him a kill mid, you got the kill for the Tryndamere top. The problem was, at that point, let's be real, the game was already lost. You know, your jungle was already hard inting, they already had like 3 dragons. But it's still the fact that you're making those plays happen and you're giving your team a chance at WinCon. Because also, another thing that I want to mention is you have to think about the way you're going to win the game. So when you get into that game, you think about it, you're like, okay, Fiora versus Tryndamere, you need to be ahead in the split push. You have Cassidy versus Ari. You have the late game, but the early game, they're going to have a lot more pick potential. And then you have a Tristana. Your Tristana is dead useless at a certain point, right? She was useless. So your win con has to come from your mid top because your Sejuani jungle isn't going to carry. So you have to think about at that point, what can I do to help my Tryndamere get ahead to split push and stomp his lane even harder? So that's when you need to just roam for Tryndamere, get him more kills, and then hope Cassidy can scale. It's not your fault you lost that game. I'm not trying to like say anything like here to make it seem your fault. Oh, no. I'm just trying to point out every single, I'm just saying this more for chat and stuff. You know, trust me, I could tell that you can clearly take this criticism well. But
you can only support Tyler 1 and be able to take criticism, man. You got to get past it.
I get it. Trust me. Like, I played with that guy plenty of times. Like, if you take that, you take it all. But overall, I think you did good. There's just, if you work on those things, I'm telling you, man, you can climb a lot higher.
Yeah, and I think as well, like, just even you pointing all those things out, like, I get it wasn't fully my fault doing that, but, you know, I think it's important, even in those types of losses, where you can just not point the finger at go, fuck, Tristana sucked that game, or Sejuani missed all her ults. You should definitely look at your own gameplay and what could I have done more to maybe bring the betterment of the team out. So it's important to pick up those things. So whether or not it's
100%.
my fault, there's still things that I could have done much better in that game to maybe bring us the victory.
Yeah, no, 100%. And one last thing also is, like, even though you were roaming for mid, I didn't see you move towards your blue side. Like, you know, when I called out, like, I haven't seen you go towards blue side, I didn't see you cross that half of the map, and it was like 15-20 minutes in nearly. And you have to just be making more plays topside, whether it's just getting vision, whether it's a ward. And even when you roam mid, you don't always have to roam mid from that bot side, because that's always going to be expected, right? If support's roaming, it's going to come from that bot side. That's why you can go around, like, especially if you go for Mobies in certain games where you want to build Mobies, you're so much faster, so you can literally take different pathings. And that's when you go around, get sneakier angles, sneakier hex flashes over their Raptor camp, like stuff like that. But that's going to take a little more time. But overall, if you just keep those type of things in mind and you try to work on those things, I guarantee you in like 50 to 100 games, you're going to be so much better at the map, looking at the map, roaming, and support in general.
That's sick, man. Well, thank you so much. That's an insane, like, I literally have my chat going like, fuck me, I'm taking notes now.
Hey, well, I'm God, man. You know, I'm just trying to help out. Hopefully, you know, hopefully helps, hopefully had fun. And yeah, hopefully not only you learned a few things, but hopefully both of our chats did, because I have seen some of my chat play. They need it.
We're a lonely group of people here. So yeah, that was incredibly insightful, man. Thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Take care, dude.
Talk to you later. Have a good rest of your stream, bud.
Peace. Bye.
So, like, man, in terms of, like, now, you know what? I feel like I'm still going to stream here. Because now I kind of, man, Mo is, there's such, this is, like, the best thing about what he was like right there. It was like, there are so many ways that you can bring up criticism about like how you played. And don't get me wrong, man, you could have easily on a couple of my plays, he could have roasted the living hell out of me. That guy could have been like, holy fuck, that was the worst play I've ever seen, like 10 IQ, like, and I would probably have deserved that, right? Considering some of my plays were certainly not fantastic. But man, taking it that way and like really kind of trying to make me understand where I went wrong, what I did, and what I could do better, like that was a crazy. Okay, so now here's the thing. Now we gotta bring it in. Now we've got to. It only makes so much sense if we're not putting his lessons into genuine practice. So I'm gonna get the fuck back in here. And I'm gonna show these people that I just got a fucking lecture from one of the greatest players of all damn time.